Stop recording video button.
Alright, hey YouTube, this is AJA Technology Master back, and I just want to go over what's been going on with me in the smartphone world, like how my like how my phone's been doing, like what phone am I using now as a daily driver. So previously I had this. This is the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. You might remember the video on this. And back when it had the Nougat software, when I first got it, I absolutely loved this phone. This phone was nothing but perfect for me, and I used it for a long time. And once the Oreo update came through, we had to keep factory resetting our phones and everything because things just didn't go right. But everything seems to be going okay now, and their software is just, their software is just sort of, I mean, it's awesome software, like the way you use it and stuff. It's like some of it's awesome software, but the only bad part is the carriers like AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, all those carriers, they don't release, like, I should say for last month, no, 2 months ago, the December security patch. There was a November security patch, I'm on right now, and so far the December security patch has not been released on my phone yet. So I'm still running an out of secure update on this device. Now this thing will be getting Pi, but I heard that from Android P, there's not really going to be too good things happening in Android P, so I will not tell you if anything's improved in Android P, because from what I've been hearing right now, nothing's really going to be improving. I mean, it's going to be improving, it's just that those new gestures they're making, I heard they're going to be really weird. So, voice assistant changes, maybe I will put those on the channel, just to let you guys know how good or how bad voice assistant is doing, which is a screen reader. Now, I will go into my phone settings here and go to About Phone and show you guys that I am still on the November security patch. So I'm going to go ahead and put my finger on the fingerprint sensor.
2:51 a.m. Device unlocked. Zedge.
And let's go home. Oh yeah, I want to talk about that too, Zedge.
Home button.
A little later.
Home screen 1 of 3.
Some of you guys don't like those sound feedback, so I will turn them off.
Speech volume
85%. Just kind of appreciate that.
Home screen 1
kind
of
of
3.
appreciate that some people don't like it, so
speech rate 20%.
I'll turn it off for you guys.
Punctuate dark script large cursor off. Cursor cup notification sound feedback off.
There we go. Now sound feedback is off. So what I will do now, I will go into my phone settings.
Place absolute alarm settings.
And by the way, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm using the Rootless Pixel launcher, which I really love this launcher. This is my favorite launcher in this on Android.
Samsung edit box voice connect sounds and connection note this app lock clock Google general mix soft help about phone status.
Here we go.
Legal
about phone
software battery software information. View the current.
Let's go here.
Navigate software information. Android version 8.0.0.
Now, so I can verify that we're still on Oreo 8.0.0.
Samsung Experience version 9.0.
Oh yeah, Samsung Experience version 9.0, and that's another thing. That is another big thing I want to mention. Like, why does Samsung keep changing the name of the server, like of their launcher? Like, why do they keep changing it? Because it was TouchWiz and Nougat. Now in Oreo, it's Samsung Experience. Well, actually, it's always been called Samsung Experience, but it's just that the launcher base of it, like the launcher base of it was called TouchWiz. Like the home screen part of it was called TouchWiz. Yeah, that's what you call it, the home screen. But yeah, so then this year, apparently they're changing the name now to One UI. And I just don't see a point in that, really. If I were them, I'd just keep it at Samsung Experience. If I were them, because I really don't see much point in changing it, because Samsung Experience actually sounds cool. Like, it makes it kind of go up to what it is. That's what it is, Samsung Experience. So it makes it actually really go up to what it is. But now the name One UI, I just don't think that's really gonna sound good, like, for what the software is really gonna be. The name just does not sound cool at all. I mean, it does sound nice. It's just not as cool as the sound of Samsung Experience, because that's actually what it's called. So you think they keep that going, but they are changing it again. Okay, so enough about them changing that.
Baseband version, kernel version, build number, security enhancements for Knox version, service provider S, security software version, MDFE, Androids, and security software Android security patch level, November 1st, 2018.
Alright, now see that?
Home button.
November 1st,
Recents button.
2018.
Home button. Close all button. All apps closed.
Now,
Home screen 1 of 3.
now, that's just...
Screen turned off.
That's just crazy how we're still on the November 1st security patch. So right now, essentially, this phone is out of date pretty much. Like, it could get hacked really easily. That's what that's what could happen with Samsung phones. Like, they could get hacked because of the amount of security they are. Like, because of the amount of security they are lacking. You could very easily get hacked, and Google and Facebook, they actually spy on you. So, like, if you go on Facebook, like, after you've searched something on eBay or Amazon, you'll see something that says, for example, like, you'll see something that's like ad, Amazon Echo Dot, 3rd generation. Like, just something like that, for example. Like, if you search for Amazon Echo Dot 3rd generation, and then next thing you go on Facebook and you see that ad, that's just bad that they're spying on you like that. Because we want a phone that will give us success, reliability, and accessibility. And this phone does have good accessibility in some ways, but the reliability is not good. Because, like I said, the software does not get updated in time due to the month. Like, in December, it was supposed to be the December security patch, which I never got, and it's now February. So, maybe they're just preparing for Pi. I don't know. But, like I said, Pi's not, from what I'm hearing, Android P is not going to be the best. So, I'd love to install it, but at the same time, maybe I should just stay on Oreo. Just somehow get this device to stay on Oreo and just not worry about Pi. Just keep up on Oreo and not get Android P. But then if I do that, you know me, I'll always be like, but I want to see what's improved or what new things they have. So I probably will install it. I probably will. And I mean, it's really too bad that they had to put so much terrible work into their phones, because when you're holding this thing with a case on or off, it just feels solid right to the hand. It just feels so nice and solid. Like, see, like, listen, if I'm holding this thing, and if I give the back a nice gentle tap, you can tell this thing is solid right in the hand. Like, it's very, very solid right in the hand. I mean, even if I take the case off, like, look at this. Okay, now the case is off, and look, still solid. Look, the phone is still solid. It is a little slippery, so be careful. But still, the phone fits perfectly in the hand. Perfectly. But put it back in the case. Without trying to wake the phone up. There we go. Good. I just didn't want to wake the phone up because I had it locked. Now, I want to talk about Zedge. Now, Zedge, ringtones and wallpapers, that used to be my favorite Android app. That used to be my favorite Android app. I'd go on there, download all my text tones, download all my ringtones. But now, you can't. Whenever you go into Zedge and click on one of the buttons, like notifications, ringtones, it won't even let you in. It'll just stay. It'll just stay right on the search screen. It won't even let you into the category you've chosen. So, actually, you know, I'll go ahead and actually show you guys right now what happens. So, hold on a second. Oops, didn't read it.
3 a.m. Device unlocked.
There we go.
Messages now, Quentin. I'll take them tomorrow.
Okay, sorry guys, I shouldn't have kind of gave that away. But, anyway.
Sunday, February voice recorder.
We are going to go into Zedge. So, let's go up to the app drawer.
Hangouts, apps list, messenger, face, app, fake messaging, hangout, edit box, edit, hangouts, edit
Let's
box.
search here.
Keyboard shown, space, capital Z, cap, W, G, S, Z,
Whoops.
X, S, W, W, E, E, Z, Z, D, D, G, G, R, E, E, search button. Keyboard hidden, open with.
Oh
Showing
shoot,
items 1
I
to
wasn't
2,
supposed to
back
do
button.
that. Dang it.
Apps list. Home button.
Okay.
Search for more app. Search. Edit box. Sedge.
There it is.
Sedge. Sedge. Showing items 1 to 5. Tick button. Wallpaper. Video. Rings. Notifications.
Okay, now see, it works here. It works here. Like when you click on what you want from here.
In button. Notification. Sorting. Search.
Okay, now I'm going to hit search.
Keyboard shown. Showing items 1 to
And-
442.
And we'll just type in something very simple like
Backspace L.
L
G.
G.
Showing up. Search button.
Search.
Keyboard hidden.
Now
LG. Search. Regular. Premium. Regular.
I realize how they put the regular and the premium ringtones right together. I just don't like the way they did that, because if they would have kept them a separate app, Zedge probably would have still been accessible. I mean, it's not that it's accessible. Just watch what happens. Like,
Premium. 1998. Ringtones. 647. Notifications.
okay, so if I click right here, now look.
Button. 600. 1998. Ringtones.
Now see, it does not take you where you want to go. It just stays on that screen.
6. Button. 647. Notification. Button. 647. Notifications.
See, that's what happens. It does not take you to where you want to go. It just keeps you on the same screen.
Recents button.
And then see,
Recents. Home button. Home button. Close all button. All apps
I mean-
closed. Home screen 1 of 3. Screen turned off.
like I thought because way back when Zedge was accessible for iOS, it was awesome. And then all of a sudden Zedge for iOS got blown. Like they made it accessible, but you can't find anything very good in there, so it's not as good as it used to be. So the Android version was my last and only hope, which was accessible at the time, so I could get anything I wanted. And now look, now the Android version's blown away. So neither one of the versions now, actually, unlike iOS where you can still search and get results and play them. But unlike Android, which is my favorite Zedge app, unlike them, you can't even do nothing with Zedge anymore. It used to be so accessible where I could just go in and preview ringtones. I used to love to do that, but that's pretty much unfortunate now. Can't do that no more. So that's it about Zedge and about Samsung. Now, what did I replace that with? I replaced this Galaxy S8 Plus with a iPhone XR. Which is right here, the red one. It's what I'm recording on. And I could not be more happier. This phone has been so reliable, and it has perfect accessibility no matter where you go. Unlike Android, only has some, but Apple, they have accessibility no matter where you go, so you're not going to be stuck without any. And like I said, I have the red one, and yeah, I cannot be any happier. So now, is it possible that Android ever will deserve another chance from me? Yes, it is very possible. The only way it would be possible is if they change their security, stop spying on people, and made their software a lot better and quicker updating, and made everything just perfect like the way it used to be. Then yes, I would definitely go back, because I really did like it a lot. But for now, iOS is my go-to. Android is just my kind of backup device, just kind of mess around with. But iOS is now my go-to operating system, and it is my my daily operating system. Right here on the iPhone XR and on the iPad Pro, and even macOS on the MacBook. So I have a lot of Apple devices. Now just remember these words. If you want to have a phone and a smartwatch together, you must, you want to get an iPhone, because Apple Watches are so accessible. And if you check out, if you try, Android watches, such as the Gear S3 and the Galaxy Watch, you have to have somebody set it up for you with sighted assistance and turn on screen reader for you. Now, my friend, you might know him, you guys probably know him on YouTube as Justin Ruland. He actually did a few videos about the Gear S3, like should you buy it, and how to use it from a blind perspective. So yeah, I'm actually gonna show him a little bit of support. So I will, when I upload this video, I will actually go get his channel and copy it in the description, so that way you guys can go and see those videos. So yeah, just remember, before I let you guys go, just remember these words. If you want a phone, a good phone that's gonna work good and be good, the things you're looking for are reliability, accessibility, and easy use. Those are always the things you want to look for. Because if you have a phone that's like somewhat accessible, the layout's kind of weird, the software is bad, the security's bad, people spying on you, that is a terrible phone. So when you get a new phone, just remember those words. You want reliability, accessibility, awesome accessibility, and easy to use. That is what you want. That is what you want with your phone. So, if you guys like this video, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Like I said, you probably know Justin Rulin. He did the Gear S3 video. I will be showing some support to him in this video. I will be putting his link. I will be putting a link to his channel in the description, so you guys can go check it out. So, I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and thanks for watching, and have a nice day.